Have you ever noticed those subtle yet telling moves women make that scream, "I want you"? Well, in this video, we are going to delve into the body language moves that scream she definitely wants you, from turning their body towards you in conversation to playful and light touches. These gestures speak for volumes. They're like silent invitations signaling attraction and a desire to connect on a deeper level. Pay attention to the subtle signs. These actions often reveal more than words ever could, expressing a longing to be closer and a genuine interest in you. Let's get started. Sign number 1, subtle glances. When a woman frequently glances your way and then quickly looks away when you notice, it can be a strong signal of interest. This behavior suggests that she's curious about you and wants to keep an eye on what you're doing, but she might not feel comfortable enough to make direct eye contact for extended periods. The act of looking away quickly is often a way to avoid being too obvious and to maintain a sense of mystery. For example, imagine you're at a social gathering and you notice a woman across the room. You catch her looking at you several times throughout the evening. Each time your eyes meet, she quickly looks away, maybe even smiling to herself. This repeated behavior suggests she is intrigued by you and wants to observe you without being caught staring. If you find her doing this more than a few times, it's a good indication that she might be interested in you and is hoping you'll make the next move. Number 2, head tilts. Head tilts are a subtle yet powerful body language cue that can signal interest and attraction. When a woman tilts her head to the side while talking or listening to you, it can mean she is engaged, attentive, and comfortable in your presence. This gesture often indicates that she is genuinely interested in what you're saying and is open to connecting with you on a deeper level. The head tilt exposes the neck, a vulnerable part of the body, which can be a subconscious way of showing trust and submission. For example, if you're having a conversation with a woman and she frequently tilts her head to the side while maintaining eye contact and smiling, it's a strong sign she enjoys talking to you and is attracted to you. She might tilt her head while laughing at your jokes or while listening intently to your stories, showing that she is fully engaged and interested in you. This gesture, combined with other signs like frequent eye contact and smiling, can be a clear indicator that she wants to get to know you better. Number 3, turning her body towards you. When a woman turns her body towards you, it's a powerful sign of interest and attraction. This move in body language can be quite telling because it shows that she is engaged and comfortable with you. It indicates that she's paying attention and is interested in what you're saying or doing. By facing you, she's making herself more open and accessible, signaling that she's enjoying your company and possibly wants to get closer, both physically and emotionally. This gesture can be quite subtle, like shifting her legs or feet in your direction, or more obvious, such as fully turning her torso and aligning her shoulders with yours. For instance, imagine you're at a gathering and you're having a conversation with a woman. At first, she might be standing slightly to the side or angled away, but as the conversation progresses and she becomes more interested, she might start to turn her body directly towards you. She might even lean in a bit, maintaining eye contact and giving you her full attention. This shift in pose is her way of silently saying she's interested and wants to engage more deeply with you. It's one of those nonverbal cues that, when noticed, can tell you a lot about her feelings without a single word being spoken. Sign number 4, licking or biting lips. Licking or biting lips is a classic body language move that can indicate attraction and interest. When a woman licks or bites her lips while looking at you, it's often a subconscious way of drawing attention to her lips and signaling that she finds you attractive. This gesture can also be a sign of nervousness or excitement, as she might be feeling a bit anxious in your presence, but in a positive way. It's a subtle yet powerful signal that she's interested and trying to flirt. For example, imagine you're talking to a woman at a party, and as you're speaking, you notice she occasionally bites her lower lip or runs her tongue over her lips. She might do this while maintaining eye contact or after laughing at something you said. This behavior can be a sign that she's attracted to you and is trying to draw your attention to her lips, inviting you to think about kissing her. It's a small, often subconscious gesture, but when combined with other signs like smiling and leaning in, it can be a strong indicator of her interest. Number 5, light and casual touches. When a woman starts giving you light and casual touches, it's a clear sign of her interest and attraction. These touches can be a playful way to create a connection and show that she feels comfortable around you. They might seem small or incidental, like a tap on your arm when she's laughing at your joke, a gentle touch on Your shoulder while she's making a point or even brushing against you as she walks by. These touches are not accidental, they are intentional moves to establish a closer bond. For example, imagine you're at a cafe having a conversation with a woman. She might lightly touch your arm when she's emphasizing something she's saying or when she's laughing at something you said. These casual touches indicate she's trying to bridge the physical gap between you, showing she's comfortable with your presence and wants to be closer. It's her subtle way of testing the waters, seeing how you respond to her touch, and building a sense of intimacy. These gestures often happen naturally and can be a sign that she's interested in taking things to a more personal level. Number 6, playing with hair. When a woman twirls her hair around her finger, runs her fingers through it, or flips it to one side while looking at you, it's often a sign that she's flirting. This gesture can be a way to draw attention to herself and highlight her hair, which many women know is an attractive feature. It can also be a subconscious way of showing she's a bit nervous or excited around you, indicating that she likes you and wants to make a good impression. For example, imagine you're on a date, and as you're talking you notice the woman frequently touches her hair. She might twirl a strand around her finger while listening to you, or casually toss her hair over her shoulder while laughing at your jokes. These actions can indicate that she's interested in you and is trying to draw your attention. Hair playing, especially when combined with other signs like smiling, making eye contact, and leaning in, can be a clear signal that she's attracted to you and enjoys your company. Sign number 7, fidgeting or adjusting clothes. When a woman fidgets or adjusts her clothes around you, it often signifies nervousness and attraction. These subtle movements can reveal that she's feeling self-conscious yet interested in making a good impression. For instance, she might smooth down her skirt or fix her hair more frequently when she's near you. These actions show that she cares about how she looks in your presence and wants to appear more appealing to you. Another example could be if you're sitting together and she starts playing with her jewelry or tapping her fingers lightly on the table. These fidgety behaviors indicate that she's feeling a bit jittery or excited around you, possibly because she's attracted to you and wants to make a positive impression. Essentially, when a woman fidgets or adjusts her clothes, it's a subtle but significant signal that she's thinking about you and wants to appear her best in your eyes. The 8th sign is mimicking your gestures. When a woman starts mimicking your gestures, it's a powerful sign that she's deeply interested in you. This mirroring of your actions, like crossing her arms when you do or tilting her head in the same direction as you, shows a subconscious desire to connect and bond with you. It's a way of building rapport and creating a sense of harmony between the two of you. For example, if you lean forward slightly during a conversation and she does the same shortly after, it's likely she's mirroring your body language to build a closer connection. Another example could be if you smile and she smiles back almost immediately, matching your facial expression. These subtle echoes of your movements indicate that she's attuned to you and wants to establish a deeper level of understanding and closeness. Essentially, when a woman mimics your gestures, it's a non-verbal cue that she's drawn to you and wants to align herself with your presence and actions. Remember, understanding these subtle body language cues can give you valuable insights into someone's feelings and intentions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content on decoding human behavior.